Hi everyone, it's Jack here at Mainsgill. So thanks for tuning in, thanks for watching the video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, tell everyone about it, ring the little bell, you know the full works. So as you can see, we are in the cattle sheds. So I've just come in here, I was just checking everything's all right in this shed. So this shed is full of store beast and fattening beast that we're pulling out of in this shed. So they're in here, but in the other shed, there is a few stores in there still, but we've fetched some cows and calves in now. So we fetched them in the other day. Carl and Matthew actually went through them, so I haven't done a video of that because they went through them, clipped the backs and vaccinated them for pneumonia. But we've actually got someone else here in the other shed at the minute doing a job for us, and we'll go and show you what he's doing. Good. So here he is. So this is Dean, his trailer anyway. So Dean Kitching. There he is. And what he does is he does concrete grooving. So we'll go and show you how he's getting on in here. There he is. He's got two machines going, if you can hear me. And he's on grooving. So the first one he runs down the edge of that curb we put in. And then the second one sits into the grooves and follows it down the shed. So he's going to get both these side straight passages in here done today. So we've got this one here which is 180 foot long by 12 foot, and then on the other side he's going to do down there as well. He's going to get that done as well. So it's going well. The only problem we've got is we could do with a bit more water pressure for him, because all the cattle are still drinking, and he could just do with a bit more water. But anyway, he's managing, he says. So there you go. So that is what we are looking for, the finished article. So I didn't actually say why we're doing this. So in this shed here, when we concreted it was only a couple of years ago, weren't it now? You saw us doing it. You can see we went over with a dimpler and it's made them little bits of dimples. However, we're scraping it out probably 3 times a week. Is what we do really, with the JCB bucket, running over it. And what that does is it takes the edge off it. So it's just turned it into a slippy, shiny piece of concrete. So what we've got here is he's cutting these grooves in, good deep grooves, and then when the cattle come out these pens at the back, they can't slip over. Well, they can, but they shouldn't be able to. So there, you see, when I tip my foot up, as if I've got toenails like they have, the hooves, you can hardly pull it across it. So he's doing a good job. So you can just see, you can't really see it there, so I've just ran the brush over to push it out to show you, because like I said, we haven't got the water pressure that he said he needs really, and normally it would just run out all that, it would just turn it to liquid and get rid of it. But there we go, because this shed here now will be full of cows and calves soon. So yeah, it'll be full of cows and calves. A few store beasts in here. There you go. They come out of Lockerbie a couple of weeks ago. And then there's some cows and calves at the end, some cows and calves over there, and then there's all the bulling heifers still outside, they're still to gather up. But it's going well, we'll carry on. I'm going to disappear now, but we'll have a look in a bit and see how it's going. Good. So we've just been having a word with Dean there, and he's quite happy with how it's getting on. So he's finished this side, he's cracking on with the other side now. And he's happy with how it's turned out. You can even frap his machine up again now, I've just been talking to him. But it's looking well. So I'll flick you around. Ian is on bucket brushing out, so he's just trying to get rid of all that concrete liquid that he's cut out of there. He's trying to get rid of it. So I'll flick you around and show you a bit better, but it's going well. So there it is, you can see the finished article now. He's got it like this. So we have just gone one way with it. Apparently that is how they do it these days. You used to do crisscross. You can still do crisscross if you want. However, you have to watch for your bucket digging into it. So then I said, what about diamonds? And we've said, we'll see how it gets on, see if we're happy with it, and he can always come back and do it the other way if we want. But he doesn't think we'll need it. Because he said, like he knows what he's on about. He said, where they come out of this here, this gate, the turning, coming out to the feed barriers, that's where they slip. Well, they've got this here now, they can get the grip and they should be ideal. So he's doing a grand job. So he wasn't that far away. I don't know if I said this before or not. So I don't know if I said this before or not, but he's only from Penrith. So he's about an hour from us. It took to get to here, to this farm. About an hour. He's had a trailer on, obviously, so not too bad at all. But he does go all over the country. So anyone looking for your grooving, he's a handy lad to know. So he's just at Penrith, so straight on the 66, straight on the M6. He can get anywhere, he said. But he's had a right good going here. He's going to come back, not next week, because I only rung him on Monday and said, when will you be free? And he said, I'll come on Friday, I've got a gap. And anyway, so he's come today, and then next week he was booked up, which was fair enough, but then the week after he's coming back, so he's doing a good job. So he's going to do the other shed then. So there we go. It's looking well. Here comes Ian again with his bucket brush, and looking forward to seeing the cattle on it, see what they think of it. Good, good. There you go, you're giving it a good brush out. Tidying it up. You can see the slop that's in here. That's what he's getting rid of. Beautiful job. Well, here we have it, moment of truth. Let's see how these girls do. So we've actually just let a wagon load of beast off, you saw that, but I weren't talking. They've just come from a farmer up the road. And here we go, girls. So we just fetched these in a couple of days ago. Alright girls, you're going to enjoy that a bit better? Be quite as slippy, will it? There we go. We'll all be out eating in a minute, so we'll see what they look like then. Well, what do we think, girls? Is that a bit nice walking on, eh? Very good. Hell of a job.